Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be in the shot here in a second, but basically wanted to show you, this is part of this gate here that it was all bent out of whack, you know, kind of like that, and all messed up because of having to use it and walking on it and stuff. And here's a thing that I found off of, went on the end of a really fancy curtain hanger, and I found it to work great. We're gonna use that. You bend it back or whatever. Use that. So get that all ready. And so you'll see I hardly ever use gloves when I weld. And the only reason why I'm doing this video is not to show you how to weld, but to show you the process of welding this really thin stuff with this thin rod. It's not the same type of regular welding where you just stick and ride. You kind of have to be a little finessey with this bit, see? Whoops. And that's what I'm talking about. You see, got it too hot. What happened? Little gap. It was being wedged up in between the metal and the and this right here, and it got too hot. And now look, there's a gap. You got to fix that gap. You can't let it run away. You see, I just hold it there for a second and let it cool down. What happened? I don't know. It didn't get. I mean, we know we got something. Well, don't get mad. Don't get frustrated. You just got to be really patient. This is a very patient job. If you don't have patience to be a welder, then just get out. Like I said, just wait until it cools off a little bit. There we go. Let's see if it worked. No, it didn't weld it. There's still a gap. But I got some beef right here on this tab, and I got some beef on this angle line. Really didn't need the beef on the angle, but right here on this, we call a stretch plate. It used to be a flat piece of plate, and then they just, and it stretched out this plate. What you're seeing here is the side of it. And we'll just get rid of that. And try not to do that at a customer's house. They don't like it when you leave rods all over the place. Hold it in place. You can't let it get away from you. You can't let it go too long, or else it'll fall right off. Just like a mecoso on el pinche baboso. See, and it worked. You have to be patient with this stuff. Okay? Just like you have to be patient with pinche baboso mocosos. And you don't want little mocosos to run away from you. Why was I able to go a little longer with that one? Has a little bit of gap in between, and I'm letting it fall on top of it like that. I'm not really putting a lot of heat on this material necessarily. I'm putting the heat on this, letting it drip and then come onto that, and then I let it go there for a second and then I brought it back up, the heat. So let's see. Worked. Great. And just move on. How'd it go? Nope, it didn't catch. You can see. Maybe not from there. Let me pull the camera up a little closer, that way you can see how it went. But you could see right here, there's a little bit of gap in between the weld and the material, but up here it caught right here. I finally got some on there. See where I got it on there? I really can't see how focused in I am, so you'll see right here it needs to be welded some more. Got a little bit on the material, a little bit on this material, but didn't finish the bridge. Up here, took a little bit of time. You could see other welds that I've done. I've had to, bridge it through. It wasn't the weld that failed here, the material. It just breaks after so many uses and so many times the big guy gets on there. And this is Master Slice, and I hope you will be patient when welding, especially light material. I'm loving this rod by Lincoln Electrodes. This one that I'm using here is 5/64. So if you're gonna weld some small stuff like this, turn down your welder and use some 5/64 or what was the other one that they make now is 1/16. This is some welding tips by Master Slice, Rambo out of Local 495. Peace out. Happy welding.